The building behind me is Castle Clinton, which was a fort that was built not during the American Revolution, but during what's known as the Second War for American Independence, the War of 1812. And when Castle Clinton was built, it was actually in the water. So where we're standing here is on landfill. The original water line is State Street, where the buildings are behind me. Where I'm standing here is called Battery Park City, named after the battery, which was where the cannons were during the 18th century. So Hamilton famously, he actually kind of put himself on the map in 1775 when the British started to bring their ships in. There were 24 cannons here in the battery, and Hamilton dropped out of what was called King's College at the time in order to fight for the Revolutionary movement. He formed a militia, and his militia came here to help with John Lamb's artillery in order to seize these cannons and move them so that the British couldn't seize them. And so they actually came and they pulled them with ropes, and they took them up to the Commons, what's now City Hall Park, for safekeeping. But in the process of doing that, they actually ran into a skirmish with the British, the British soldiers who were on the ship, the Asia, right off of the shore. And the soldiers opened fire. They actually shot into the city, causing great concern and consternation. A lot of people actually fled at that point, thinking the revolution had come to New York, although the formal fighting didn't break out for a few months, actually for a year after that point. But shots were fired into the city. They pierced the roof of Fraunces Tavern around the corner, and Hamilton very heroically and with great sang-froid dragged these cannons, along with other people, of course, rescuing 21 of the 24 and storing them up around the Liberty Pole that they had erected in the Commons up Broadway.